Day 131 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again another day, another LeetCode problem. This time we're at day 131, y'all. I hope y'all are still motivated, and I hope y'all are still staying disciplined, because you already know we have a long way to go. You knew when you started it was going to be a long journey. You knew when you started you were going to have to stay motivated and keep yourself disciplined in order to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish. You knew when you got started that this was not going to be an easy journey, and you were going to have to push through the burnout and push through the loss of focus in order to achieve the goals that you want to achieve, y'all. It's all about the slight edge. And if you don't know what the slight edge is, it's accomplishing slight, small goals every day that other people are not accomplishing, which is giving yourself a slight edge over the competition, y'all. If you do a LeetCode problem every day, you're giving yourself a slight edge against the competition who's not doing LeetCode every day. They might be doing LeetCode once a week, they might be doing LeetCode once a month, but you're doing it every day. So you're giving yourself a slight edge over everybody else because you're doing goals every day. You're accomplishing daily goals, small daily goals every day that will compound into a larger goal, y'all. And that's what the slight edge is all about. It's about accomplishing, it's about setting small goals for yourself that you could do every day that will turn into bigger goals over time. So you might do a LeetCode problem every day, but a year from now, you'll have done 365 LeetCode problems. And that one LeetCode problem a day is that slight edge that you give yourself to be ahead of the competition, y'all. So I hope y'all are still motivated, and I hope y'all aren't giving up yet, because we still have a long way to go. We've only done 131 problems, y'all. That's nothing. There's like 3,000 something LeetCode problems. So just continue to keep going, continue to stay disciplined, and just know it will pay off in the end as long as you stay disciplined and do what you're supposed to do, y'all. Now, with all that being said, don't forget to bring your mouse right over here, y'all, and click that subscribe button for me, y'all. And then after you click that subscribe button, go ahead and smash that like button for me, y'all. And then after you smash that like button, I'm calling all of my bankers. I repeat, all of my bankers to the comment section right now. I need y'all to drop 2 bank emojis in the comment section so we could run up this engagement and we could push this content out to a broader audience in order to do our part in helping the Swift community to grow, y'all. We're all part of the Swift community here, and as part of the Swift community, it's our job to help encourage others and lift each other up in order to keep this movement going and keep building this Swift community, y'all. So I appreciate y'all help for that, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch these videos. Now, let's get into the question, the part you've all been waiting for. Drum roll, please. And today we have question number 387, first unique character in a string. The difficulty level is easy, so you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as possible, because we're all trying to learn here, and there's no point in making this question more difficult than it has to be, y'all. If we are trying to learn, the first thing, or one of the things we have to understand, is the code that we're writing, or else we're just not going to learn anything. So we want to keep this code understandable so everybody could walk away from this video having learned something. Now let's see what the question says. It says, given the string S, find the first non-repeating character in it and return its index. If it does not exist, return -1. So let's look at example 1 so we can see what they're talking about. We have the input S equals LeetCode. The output is 0. The explanation says the character L at index 0 is the first character that does not occur at any other index. So we want to find the first non-repeating character, right? Excuse me. So if we look at S, the first non-repeating character is L at index 0, because there are no other L's in LeetCode. So the first character is the character that we're looking for, because we never see it again. We just see L, and there's no other L. There's only one L in LeetCode, and it just happens to be the first letter in LeetCode, which would be the first index, which is index 0, because indexes start from index 0. So that's example 1. Let's look at example 2, right? So the example 2, we have the input S equals love LeetCode. So it says, so now we're looking at, it's 2 L's, but that's not where the output comes from. So do not be confused by these 2 L's. this 2 corresponds to index 2, right? So this is 0, 1, 2. So V is the first character. V is the first non-repeating character in S, which is love LeetCode in this case. So V, there's no other V in LeetCode. If we look at L, love and love LeetCode, excuse me. If we look at the L, there's the L in love and there's the L in LeetCode. So that's not what we're looking for. If we look at O, there's an O in love and there's an O in LeetCode. So that's not what we're looking for. But if we come to index 2, which is V, there's a V in love, and that is the first non-repeating character in S because there is no other V's in love LeetCode. There's only one V in love LeetCode, and that V comes at index 2. That's why the output is 2. So let's look at example 3. We have input S equals AABB. The output is -1 because all of the characters in AABB repeat. We have an A here, and it repeats right here. It's another A. Boom. That's AA. They repeat. Then we have a B here, but it repeats itself right here with another B. So the output is -1 because it does not exist. There are no non-repeating characters in AA. They don't exist. All of the characters in AABB repeat. So that's what the question is asking us to do. Now that we understand the question, let's get into the fun part, the part that keeps us motivated, the part that keeps us going, the actual code, y'all. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to declare a variable. We're going to call that unique. We're going to set that equal to a dictionary of characters. We're going to say character. Excuse me. Working on my, I had to check my spelling. We have character, colon, int. Then we're going to just initialize it with 2 parentheses. Then we're going to come down here, do the same thing, declare another variable. This time it's called repeating. And we're going to set that equal to a set of, excuse me, y'all, characters. Should be a capital C. Character. Boom. Boom, like that. And then initialize it like that with the 2 parentheses. Then we're going to start our for loop, y'all. We're going to say for, open up the parentheses. We're going to say index, comma, char, in s dot enumerated. Now remember, this enumerated gets us the index and the value. So in this case, it would return the L and the O because the 0, it would return the L and the 0 because the 0 is the index and the L is the character or the value, right? So, excuse me, it should be a D right here too. So enumerated is going to get you the value and the index. In this code, or in this case, the character and the index. It'll be the L. It'll get us the L, and it'll let us know that it's at index 0. That's what enumerated does. But it will do it for the whole for loop, right? So then we're gonna come down here and we're gonna say if repeating dot contains, open up the parentheses, char, which is short for character. Then what we are going to do is we're going to continue. Then we're going to come down here and we are going to say if unique, open up the array brackets, char does not equal nil, so exclamation point nil, open up the brackets, we're going to say unique, open up the array brackets, char, then we're going to say equals nil. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to say repeating dot insert, open up the parentheses, and we're going to say char. Then we're going to come right here, we're going to say else, open up the brackets, and we're going to say unique. We're going to open up the array brackets, we're going to say char equals index. Then we're going to come down here and we are going to say, or we're going to come right here, we're going to say return unique dot values dot sorted. Put the parentheses right there, dot first, question mark, -1, because if it does not exist, we'll return a -1. And what this question mark is, it's this right here is an optional. So this question mark says if this is empty or this doesn't exist, then we're going to return -1. So let's run it. Let's run it. Make sure it works. Make sure it works. Ooh, okay. What does it say? Cannot find repeating in scope. That means we have a typo. That's because there's an extra A in there. So let's run it again. Make sure it works. Ooh, and we got another one. What does it say? This has no. Oh, we got another typo. Excuse me. It should be insert, not insert. Sorry about that, y'all. Now let's see. Hopefully this time it works. And it's accepted, y'all. So let's submit it. Make sure it stays accepted because you never know when you're dealing with LeetCode. You always got to submit it as well. And there it is. Ooh, look at that time, y'all. 46 milliseconds beats 98.91% of users with Swift, y'all. Now that's what I like to see. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's that good old time complexity right there. You can't. It's hard to beat. That time complexity a little hard to beat right there. You feel me? But I hope y'all learned something today. Get one more look at the code. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem.